being busy doesn't mean that you have a good performance. This is a misconception many people have, that you need to be busy and you need always to run, always to be concerned with something, and you have to be always running and doing things in order to show that you have a very good performance. Well, this doesn't work exactly like that. Busy means that someone totally all the time has something to do, but that doesn't equal that you invest in your goal. So busyness was for many years, for many decades, especially from the 50s, 60s till the 90s and the 2000s, was very overrated. People thought that if I seem very busy, well, that symbolizes that I'm also very successful, I'm very productive, and I will always achieve my goals. And it gives me something as a symbol of importance. Maybe if you run all the time, people will think that you are important, but will you actually serve your goals like that? Well, no. People that actually are always busy and always run, they don't have something important. They don't have the time to sit and relax and contemplate and think what are the most important actions they need to take to the next step of their goals. They don't have time to contemplate and think about the whole design of their goal. And they don't have the time to contemplate and think and rest in order to take some distance from their goal and from their action, in order to understand if what they're doing is helpful or it hurts their design. So this is very important. If you want to be productive, well, forget about busyness. Busyness, not business, busyness. Okay? Forget about it. The things you need to do is just stop this busy attitude. How? Well, you categorize the things you have to do, or you think you have to do, into 3 categories. The first category are the most important things that only you can do in order to achieve your goal. Write them down. The second one is the things that they're important to do in order to achieve your goal, but maybe you can send somebody else, delegate somebody else to do them for you. And the third is some errands that you need to do or you want to do that have nothing to do with your goal. So start making these different distinctions, categories into your design, and start with the third category. Which are those errands you need to do that actually they don't serve your goal? Well, probably something like, I have to take my children from school. Delegate someone to do that for you, okay? And if it is something else, I have to go to a gala that somebody invited me, and I cannot say no because I don't know how to say no. Well, just learn how to say no, find an excuse, or excuse yourself honestly, and don't go. So the third category are the things that you really need to delegate other people to do them, like taking your children to school and take them from school, or going for shopping to the supermarket, buying food. You can delegate other people do that for you. Or just there are other third items that you really don't care about. They are not important, not for your life, like your children, of course, nor for your goals. So you just stop doing them. The second category is the things that are very, very important for your goal, but you can delegate other people to do them for you. This is the role of your teamwork. Or if you don't have a teamwork, you can outsource them to someone else. For example, if you want to design your web page, if you want to send emails to your colleagues or collaborators or whatever, you can find someone to do that for you. Or about your finances or about your taxes, you find somebody else to do that for you, and probably if they are specialists on this domain, they will do it much better than you. So this is the second category. You delegate and let things being outsourced, and you help like that the productivity of your whole planning. And the first category are the things that only you can do. For example, if you are the main designer of your skirt fabricating company, and you have the designs and you have the inspiration, this is something you have to do. So you write down at the first category all the things that you need to do and only you, and you start seeing how you can prioritize them. You write which is the most important one, the second, the third, and so on. Later on, when your business is going to be evolved and will grow and prosper, you will see that there are a lot of things also in the first category that later, sooner or later, you will need to re-delegate them again, to take them from your first category and put them on the second one, and there find again other people to do them for you, grow your teamwork and grow your company and so on. But this is for later, okay? For the moment, if you're a solopreneur or if you have a small working group, well, you just make this distinction between those three categories and work with those. They really pay off and they are very good for you. So do that, and at the same time, don't forget always to keep in mind and see if you need, when new items of performance, of behavior, of action appear into your list of to-do things, you see where you need to attribute them, first, second, or third category, and always have a feedback, see if something needs to change, and always have a feedback for your plan. Always think, see if your action plan about your goal needs to be adjusted in some way based on those three categories. Okay? So work with that. If you have a difficulty, ask your coach to help you. Yeah, this is one great thing you can learn working with coach, a success coach like this one. And if you want your free session coaching with me, just email me. You can see all the information below, and let's talk about that.